it's Rose. Welcome back to Journals in Time, and welcome if you are new. I am so excited. Oh my goodness, the A to Z Christmas Challenge collaboration is nearly here. Only 5 days to go. Hooray, hooray, hooray. It is going to be so awesome this year. Myself and Rachel are co-hosting the collaboration this year. It is going to be huge, absolutely huge. And I am delighted to say that we have also collaborated on the kit for the collaboration. And I am here today to give you a quick overview of my side of the kit. Now, when we do a collaboration kit, we do it so that there's half in one Etsy shop and half in the other Etsy shop, and that is the case again with this one. But this kit is slightly different. It is absolutely huge. I mean ginormous huge. There are 72 pages all told. And we have lots and lots of freebies planned throughout the month of November as well. So do make sure that you keep an eye on our Ko-fi pages for the freebies. I would venture to say that there will be a freebie every day. I don't want to make any promises on that, but it kind of looks likely. And it is not done in the same way that we would normally do a kit, as in we haven't designed pages and things like that. We have given you a full-on eclectic mix of Christmas goodies to make and play with and have a lot of fun with. Some of the pieces in here are made for you, as in you put them together. Other pieces are images, cards, things like that that you can utilize in your own way, and obviously to follow along with the collaboration. Okay, so when we were doing the kit, we were doing the A to Z. We decided that we would do a full-on alphabet. So I have designed pages for letters A, C, E, etc., etc. And Rachel has done B, D, F, etc., etc. So this is my half of the kit. This is the front page. This is what you will see in both of our Etsy shops when you go to look for the kit. Isn't it fabulous? Rachel designed this. She's so very good with these cover pages. I love them. I love how they are so usable as well. You can use all the elements on here. Love it. Okay, so let's get into the kit. And by the way, guys, keep an eye out for the videos starting in 5 days' time. I can't wait, because there are some amazing crafters joining us. I mean, the lineup for this event is just stupendous this year. We have the likes of Angela Kerr back again. We have Cheryl Talifus. We have Peggy the Paper Bumblebee. We have Tanya from Tatty Treasures, etc., etc. There are some amazing crafters in here. So yeah, do make sure you block out the time for it, schedule it, keep an eye out for it, put a reminder in your phone. Anything you need to do, do not miss out. Okay, so let's get into the kit. As I said, I was doing letters A, C, etc., etc. So let's get into my first lot of pages, and I'm not going to talk you through absolutely everything, but I will give you an idea of what I'm talking about for the first couple, and we'll see then after that. Okay, so the first one, obviously I was working with the letter A, and I did Advent. Now this was set up as an Advent calendar. That is where I was going with it when I was designing it. And we have our numbers and we have our little panels for our calendar. Now it doesn't have to be used that way. Just because I designed it like that, it doesn't have to be used that way. These pieces can be cut out and used separately. Your letters can, or your numbers can be cut out and used separately throughout your journal as well. But I did design it as an Advent calendar. And guys, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little strange today. I have a terrible bug. It's not COVID. We did do COVID tests. It feels very like what people describe as COVID, but it's not, and we're a bit shook. But I'm not feeling too bad, I guess, but I'm still able to kind of come on and do our videos and stuff, but I am sorry if my voice sounds a bit strange. Okay, so there's our Advent calendar, our 2 panels. We have a backing page for that. Beautiful nativity scenes. And then we are into some background pages here. So we have beautiful snowflake background, patterned background here. Absolutely gorgeous. Loving these watercolor images. And as you can see already, we have a very eclectic kind of mix of styles here. Like this is all very vintage imagery. This is watercolor imagery. So yeah, very, very eclectic and mixed, and I love it. Plaid background, that will be very useful. I do love my plaids and tartans. Gorgeous. And then we're into the C pages. So the C pages don't have a specific, oh look, I've printed that one twice. The C pages don't have a specific make in there. I've given you, well, they have 2 little corner pockets here. And it has lots of little elements for you to come up with something yourself, or for the person taking part in the collaboration who gets the letter C will be coming up with something as well. Okay, so yeah, we have those 2 corner pockets as well though. Okay, so lots of different types of elements. We have little cards, we have fussy cuts, and we've given you the letters of the alphabet on each page as well, so you could use those if you wanted to. Then we're into the letter E. I chose elves and evergreen, and I gave you a little label for eggnog, even though I couldn't really find an image that I was happy with for eggnog. So there is no image there for that, I'm sorry. Then we have 2 envelopes for E. Love those. And we're into G. So we have a gatefold, and we have some fabulous gnomes and gifts. I love this page. I think this might be at least one of my favourite pages that I've done. I love it. And then we have some gingerbread man, lady, gingerbread pocket, gingerbread house, and a little square of some sort of a background that you can work with as well, just to spark your creativity. Then we're into I, and I went with igloo on this one. I wanted to do something a little bit different, so I went with igloo, and I designed the rest of the elements around the igloo. Okay, so it's all very frosty, very cool. Love it. And we have another I page here, and I have ice skating. So I have 3 fabulous photos of vintage ice skating, or vintage ice skaters, I should say. And some decorative elements as well to go with those. So that could be very interesting make. And then we're into K, and I went with Christmas kisses. I found this image and I adore it, so I had to go with Christmas kisses on this. So it is designed as a notebook. Again, you do not have to use it in that way. That was just what was in my head. We have a label, we have our letter K. So this would be the cover and the back, and this would be one of the pages. And there is another page here. After getting them all mixed up. There we go. Get those over here. So yeah, cover and page 1, and then we have another 2 pages for a notebook if that was how you wanted to use them. Some decorative elements down along here, and backing page for the notebook pages. So you would print this page on the backs of these ones. Okay, so I've given you the full kind of things necessary for that little make. And then we have another K excuse me, K set. So we have K for kitties, and we have 4 fabulous kitties. I loved making this page. I had so much fun with this one. You all know that I love my kitties, right? And I've given them all little name tags. So we have Klaus, Candy, Chris and Kringle, all Christmassy names with K, and I think they are just fabulous. So I'm loving that page. Yep. And we have our M page. So we have M for music and mittens. Some just little decorative elements down here as well, and this is a pocket that works with these cards. These cards do fit into these pockets when they are made up, so they're kind of cute. And we have another M page. We have I had fun with this. We have mouse and we have mushrooms, and I just went nuts with the whole watercolor kind of theme, and I just love it. I think they are adorable. I love that mushroom. I love it. So Christmassy. And some of the fussy cuts, guys, I have given you little outlines to make it easier for you to cut them. And if you use a Cricut or a scanning cut, it should work well for those. They don't all have them. I put it on the more fiddly ones, or the ones that were harder to see. Okay, so love that page, so fun. Then we're into O for owl and oval, and this was designed as an over the page piece. So these 2 go back to back. This kind of hinges them together and it slots over the page. Okay, and we also have O for ornament. So while this isn't strictly a Christmas ornament, it is ornamentation for a Christmas theme. That's my take, and I'm sticking to that, okay? So I've given you a background page with that same element, and there are some Christmas ornaments in the background of that one as well. Okay. And we have 2 vintage Christmas ornament advertising. Fabulous! And then we are into the Q page. Now, as you can imagine, Q is quite a sticky letter. So I went with quilt, and I brought in the word quiet here as well with this little quote down here, a quiet and cozy Christmas morn. And here's a little Dolly sitting in her bed with her quilt. She's got holly all around her. These little ladies are making their Christmas quilt. And we have some quilt squares here as well for you guys. And a quilt backing page. So that is those. Then we are into S. Now this backing page was snowy. So that's where that one came out of. I love this image. I think it's so beautiful. So beautiful. And just perfect for a snowy background. Gorgeous. And then I had to do Santa. I know it's predictable, but I absolutely adore Santa images. I can't get enough of them. This is one of my favourites in particular. This one is just really fun, and I thought Snowball worked with the letter S as well. That is a gorgeous calendar that I found only recently, and I just love it. I love it. And there is Santa skiing as well. So we have some snowflake elements and some bows down here for decor. And with the snowflakes, I did put an outline on one of them, and I did one without it as well, just because I wanted to give you every option with this, because these are quite fiddly shapes. I just wanted to kind of give you all the options with that one. Okay. Okay, and another one of my favourites. They're all my favourites. We have snow globes. I love them. And I do have my own snow globe out already. I love snow globes. I think they're fabulous. They're just magical to me for some reason. And it took me a long time to find a nice one that I really liked. And that, while that is a nice one, I love one of those really big ornate ones. I'm such a child. Anyway, back to our snow globes here. We have 5 snow globes, and they each have an element inside that begins with S as well. So we have a snowman, we have a stocking, we have a Santa's sack, Santa himself, and a sleigh. So yeah, very, very S related there. So love, love, love those. And then we are into U, and again, can you imagine how difficult it is to come up with a U word for Christmas? But I came up with umbrellas, and look at the images that I found for them. They're just so cute. I love them. So I made some envelopes for you guys with them. I've given you some decorative elements along these pages as well. I think this is my favourite one. I love the patterning on that. And then we have 2 more back here. All the kiddos with their umbrellas, snowy umbrellas. I love them, and I love this pattern on here as well. Fabulous. And then we are into W. So I went with stained glass window. I really wanted to do something with the nativity and things like that. I know I have it in the Advent, but I just really wanted to do a page like this. And I came across a couple of sets. Like this is a set, this is a set, and this is a set of images. And I just thought they were fabulous. So I pulled those and did some work on them, and I think they turned out beautiful. So I'm hoping you guys will love those as much as I do. I think they're fabulous. And we have W for washi. I mean, we couldn't do a kit without washi tapes, right? So we have a sheet full of washi tape there. And then we have Y. Again, another one that is very sticky. The end of the alphabet is quite difficult, guys. As I'm sure you'll know from past A to Z collaborations that we've done. So Y for Yuletide. Now, it can be hard to show Yuletide as opposed to Christmas in an image. There are certain ones like the log and things like that. So I came across a set of beautiful postcards. There are 4 of them. This one, this one, this one, and this one. I have them all sized the same. And all the greetings are Yuletide greetings. So it's a Yuletide message, joyous Yule, Yuletide memories, and Yuletide greetings. And there are a couple of other ones that are standalones, but they do have Yule in them as well. And I liked the ones with the Yule logs on them, so I had to put those in there. And then we have an annual, Christmas annual with Yuletide written in large letters across the top, so I had to include that as well. Okay, and last but not least, we have another background page, just some evergreens and some ribbons. Okay, whew, That took a minute, did it? Okay, so that is the kit for the A to Z of Christmas craft, or the A to Z Christmas challenge is what we're calling it this year. It's slightly different. And I love it. I hope you will go and see Rachel's side of the kit as well. She has done some absolutely amazing pages. I'm going to show you one of my favourite pages from Rachel. But you're going to have to go to her channel to see the rest, okay? Don't tell her I told you. She was naughty with showing you a sneak peek last week, so I think I can get away with this one. Okay, so this is one of my favourite pages from Rachel, and I'm not telling you what letter it is. You'll have to go and see from her. Aren't they awesome? Shh, don't tell her I told you. So yeah, hop over to her channel, have a look at the rest of the kit. It is amazing, and I'm sure she will have more details that she wants to give you about the collaboration as well. Like I said, we have lots going on this month for you guys. Okay, so yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait to get stuck in. Okay guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope I will see you all very, very soon in the next video. Probably a Christmas one. Bye guys.